University of Guam Cedars and the Guam System for Assistive Technology bring you this episode of AT Tech Talk.
The AT Tech Talk series was created to bring awareness of available assistive technology devices for persons with disabilities, senior citizens, and the community at large. 2 episodes were broadcasted on one of Guam's largest news networks. The first episode aired was on standard wheelchairs and transport chairs, while the second episode focused on other wheeled devices. Episode 3 provided information on augmentative and alternative communication devices. In addition to television broadcasts, GSAT created and produced public service announcements, arranged for in-person interviews, and virtual session with different radio stations in Guam. This opened a communication channel for listeners to call in with questions on GSAT services or available devices. This is Guam System for Assistive Technology's One Big Thing.
In late July of 2022, there was devastating flooding in eastern Kentucky. The CATS network's response to the flooding is what we would like to highlight as our one big thing. Many people lost everything due to the flooding, including their assistive technology and durable medical equipment. Wheelchairs, canes, crutches, walkers, shower chairs, and so much more were desperately needed by the flood victims. This is when 2 of the CATS Network Assistive Technology Resource Centers and 1 reutilization site were able to step in to clean, refurbish, and deliver needed equipment. Our center in the flood zone, the Appalachian Center for Assistive Technology in Hazard, Kentucky, quickly got to work and was able to provide 83 reuse items to flood victims. Our center in Lexington, Kentucky, called HDI CATS, was able to partner with Independence Place to deliver over 50 reuse items to flood victims. In our reutilization site, the Carl D. Perkins Vocational Training Center in Thelma, Kentucky, delivered 2 truckloads of DME for flood assistance. In addition, the CATS network was able to work with emergency management services to assess trailers that had been provided as living quarters for those displaced from their homes. Many accessibility issues were noted, including narrow doorways, entrances with steep steps, narrow living spaces, especially in the bathroom, and lack of supports like handrails to assist individuals from transferring in and out of the shower or on and off the toilet. We were able to provide recommendations to potentially improve accessibility, including installing a ramp that met ADA guidelines or a portable coachman RV lift at the entrance of the trailer. We also advised that some assistive technology and durable medical equipment at our organization could be of use, such as a bedside commode to place in a larger living space to prevent the need to go in and out of the narrow bathroom, and a clamp-on tub rail to increase safety of transfers in and out of the bathtub. We are very proud of our response to this tragic event. Thank you for listening.
I'm Allison Robinson, Director of Oklahoma Able Tech. Our one big thing for 2022 ties in with the charge to expand the public health workforce. We did expand. Our team grew, became fully staffed, and we kept growing. We are so appreciative for the extra funds and opportunities we've been provided.
I'm Shelley Gladden, State Level Program Manager, and these are just a few of the amazing things we were able to do in 2022. We provided over 7,600 demonstrations of assistive technology to 13,000 individuals, collaborated with other Oklahoma State University programs to increase loans for short-term accommodation, focused on marketing and outreach initiatives to help meet financial loan program goals, and developed new relationships with organizations like the Area Agencies on Aging to receive more than $56,000 in grant funds for the Realization Program, all of which supports Oklahomans.
I'm Melissa France, Digital Accessibility Program Manager, and I'm so proud of what my team has accomplished. We grew our Digital Accessibility Conference, Tech Access Oklahoma, to 500 registrants, a 100% increase from 2021. We embarked on a huge project to build accessibility-related curriculum that will greatly increase our training reach, and we made some changes that will help what we teach stick in all of our trainings. I'm thrilled to expand digital accessibility in Oklahoma with this awesome team.
I'm Joshua Hawkins, State Leadership Program Manager. This year, Able Tech provided training to 3,600 individuals, recorded 13,000 information and assistance activities, and expanded our relationship with the Department of Rehabilitation Services to provide targeted training to a group that is new for us, pre-employment transition services. All in all, it was a great year, and we're excited for what's next.
The Michigan Assistive Technology Program logo is on the screen. Video in the background plays throughout from the perspective of a cyclist using a GoPro camera. The Michigan Assistive Technology Program expanded our offerings of outdoor recreation AT, starting with a gap area in our state, e-bikes. While there were many opportunities for adapted bikes and other adaptive sports in our state, e-bike access was totally lacking. We hired an outdoor recreation AT specialist in July 2021, Jaleesa. Jaleesa started by outreaching to camps, CILs, outdoor recreation programs, and hunting-related groups. Picture of Jaleesa smiling and standing next to Steve, who is also smiling, on an e-bike at an ADA event. Two CILs in particular, Disability Network Northern Michigan and Disability Network Eastern Michigan, partnered to hold many community events with Jaleesa. From there, requests for demos skyrocketed. Picture of MATP staff member Abby and her sister Sarah staffing the MATP table at an event in Port Huron. Behind is a freighter and water. The table is loaded with information and e-bikes sit alongside it. Our program continues to expand with lots of learning along the way. For example, many e-bikes available during the early parts of the pandemic were really unsafe and poorly made. After 2 years, Jaleesa is now doing over 100 e-bike demos per program year. Picture of Jaleesa and Susan standing and smiling by an e-bike Susan is about to try. The river is behind them. Jaleesa helped Jennifer, a woman with multiple disabilities who borrowed an e-trike from our inventory. Jaleesa adapted the trike from wrist throttle to thumb throttle. Jennifer tried the e-trike on local trails in her community. Jennifer said, "I have lived in Traverse City for many years, and I was not able to make it long distances on the TART trail. MATP showed me how to use the e-trike, and I was able to go down the trail a lot longer. Who knew such beauty was right up the road for me?" Picture of the TART trail.